Hello. What happened in Minnesota was nothing short of tragic, and it's so appropriate that that officer has been charged with murder. The other 3 officers involved hopefully will be charged too as an accomplice in some way, shape, or form. Our hearts in Bolingbrook go out for the George Floyd family and for all African Americans because Black lives do matter, not only in Bolingbrook, but across America. For the past 24 hours, actually 36 hours, I've probably gone through about every emotion one could imagine. I too have been frightened on what I've seen across the country, in Chicago, and in the suburbs. I've been emotional, I've been sick to my stomach, and scared for myself and certainly all of you. My name is Roger Clare, and I'm the mayor of Bolingbrook, 76,000 people. A strong, diverse village that works. Our police are well trained and are prohibited from using the technique that was used in Minneapolis. You'll hear more about that in a moment from Ken Temple, our Director of Public Safety. The reason I'm here today is to let you know we are prepared in the event anything beyond a peaceful protest takes place, and to let you know what we know. So here's what we know now. Yesterday morning, Sunday morning, about 9:30, I was forwarded a Facebook post put up by Jackie Trenier, one of our Will County board members. Her and her United Party supporters, Jamie Olson Giamacco and her husband Joe Giamacco, on Facebook, said, "This is glad we're going to see a protest that she has scheduled about what's going on in America," saying they wanted to see a peaceful protest and show how it's done. Did they set up this protest at the Will County Board building? No. A large industrial area parking lot? No. A large parking lot anywhere? No. At Village Hall? No. Without asking the village, informing the police department or anyone, without asking the Promenade management, our mall, it was set for 4 to 7 p.m. Tuesday, tomorrow, during rush hour. In front of the mall, where we have a jewelry store, many great department stores, Macy's, a Walgreens across the street, and Benny's and others. Now this morning, she canceled that protest due to the pressure from many, including a number of local leaders who asked her to cancel. Well, she did cancel, but the posting, as you know about Facebook, was shared by many. So who knows what will happen tomorrow? Regardless, we are prepared and we are concerned about the safety of those who might attend, the thousands of employees that work in the area, some of whom are being sent home today early to be safe, as they were sent home last night to be safe, losing wages, potentially losing jobs, unable to get back to work, even though we were all excited last Friday with the opening of Phase 3, returning people to work, and now this reckless protest was scheduled. Public safety is our #1 goal. I've been on the phone continuously yesterday and today. People who are in tears, crying, people who are concerned about themselves, their families, their property, their homes, their lives. I, along with others at Village Hall, received dozens of emails, texts, and phone calls asking what they should do. Should they be fearful? They don't know what to do. It's unfortunate that an elected county board member, Jackie Trenier, would be so irresponsible and reckless with a posting from an elected official. Jackie, you own this. With what we are seeing across the country at many of the protests, and certainly in Chicago last night and Saturday night, and what's going on across America, we are very concerned about a potential protest at a very popular shopping mall, or for that matter, anywhere. Posting this without any planning, without any approvals, without any authority of the property owners, and during a rush hour, was like screaming fire in a movie theater. Fear-mongering is at its worst. But again, residents, we are prepared. The recklessness of scheduling this without authorization has cost the taxpayers thousands in police time and overtime. It's costing people potentially their income from loss of work. And after being closed for 3 months to finally reopen and then be set up with this is just so unfortunate. This time I'd like to ask Ken Temple, our Director of Public Safety, to speak to you a bit about our preparation. Ken?
Thank you, Mayor. As the Mayor mentioned, my name is Ken Temple. I'm the Public Safety Director here at the Village of Bolingbrook. I've been a police officer in Bolingbrook for over 30 years. I, like you, watched the video in horror, shock, and in disbelief. I couldn't believe it. My heart goes out to the family of Mr. Floyd and all those involved. Words just can't put the feelings. In Bolingbrook, we will not and do not condone that type of misconduct, that type of behavior. We train over and over and over and over to prevent ever being in that type of situation. We do not use those types of restraints or those types of holds on the neck or head. We have policies, and the state of Illinois has laws that prohibit those type of restraints. In light of the protests that have turned criminal recently, we have additional officers on the street. We are out maintaining vigilance and monitoring social media outlets, phone calls, emails, texts, any information that we get. We also have mutual aid agreements with our surrounding departments. As a matter of fact, we sent a couple officers to Joliet last night to assist them in the unrest that they had. We will be monitoring the situation. We will be attempting to do the best we can. There are several upcoming events planned for tomorrow. There's also impromptu events that pop up here and there with a few people. I'm a constitutionalist. I absolutely believe in the rights given to our citizens, the right to congregate, the right of free speech. But once that turns criminal, that's when my tolerance stops. So I need to let the residents of Bolingbrook know that we are out there. If you have any questions, concerns, anything at all, you can send an email to police@bolingbrook.com. You can call our non-emergency number at 630-226-8600. You can send me an email. You can send it through the Bolingbrook website. I've been fielding questions all day long. One of the things is we are not recommending businesses to shut down early. I have no credible threats targeting certain businesses. Now, if the individual businesses decide on their own to shut down for the safety of their employees or because they feel it's an order from corporate, that's upon them. But right now, we don't have a business curfew. We don't have a people curfew in Bolingbrook other than a juvenile curfew that we've had for 40 years. But right now, your safety is our utmost concern. And stay vigilant and stay cautious. And please, if you see anything suspicious, please report it to us. Mayor?
Thanks, Ken. Shortly before I came on today, I got a phone call from a resident who works in the city and is hearing rumors about people coming out to the promenade tomorrow. We hope they get the messages canceled, but this resident was talking about people who were not coming out just to protest. That's the unfortunate problem that was caused by this ridiculous post. I simply close with the last several weeks I've done several updates with you about COVID-19 and what we were doing. And of course, that includes social distancing, staying 6 foot apart when necessary, wearing masks where necessary. I would often conclude by saying, be safe, be alert to what's going on around you, stay home if you can, and please pay attention to what's going on around you. And I'm sorry to have to report these incidents about protesting to you. Again, as Ken Temple said, I fully support our constitutional right to protest and express your opinions, but we will not condone looting in any way, shape, or form. and we're prepared to deal with it. Thank you very much.